Roscoff, even though it sounds like it's a suburb of Newport Pagnell or Scunthorpe. It's actually a very nice place, and the French probably don't say Roscoff, they probably make it sound smooth like Roscoff or Roscoff. Romcompf or Rouge Coupe. There's lots of people having beers, but I really don't want to be drinking that Grimbergen 1128 again. Coffee. Well, I was thinking coffee, but it just came out beer. But probably Roscoff. Good day everybody, Captain's Log Update Video 7. So, for those of you paying attention from the last vid, you realise I'm now in Roscoff. My plan was to be here for 2 days, primarily to fix two things. There's a few other smaller things, but the priority was to get a new boom bang and to fix the lifelines. So the boom bang, one of the reasons I came here was I researched on the internet a shop called U-Ship. I think they're a chain, there seem to be a few of them across France, and they will ship whatever you want in. Their website has absolutely everything. You go to the little shop, there's not much in there. Anyway, they do have the boom bang that I wanted. I researched it, looked it up, checked the measurements and everything, and I go into the store and he says no. He will not talk to me, he just is not interested. I've showed him the part numbers and everything. Can he order it in from central warehouse, all those kind of things? No. Go to the chandlery. I go to the chandlery and they go, laugh, laugh, laugh. He sells it, not us. We don't provide this. So I go back and he goes, no, 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 no. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe we're cross purposes because I clearly don't speak French. He doesn't speak much English. And I say, well, are you wholesale then? Do you sell to the stores? And he went, yes. So, okay. Can you call them and say you're going to get this part number in? No. So I can't get any traction from either of these places. I've been researching everywhere and emailing stores in Brest and further down Atlantic France, etc. Nobody's answering. That could be because I'm a random dude speaking a foreign language and my email is going straight to their spam box. I'm not sure. They may just not be interested. So, and the second thing, the lifelines, I can't find a boatyard or any workman or any of the chandleries anywhere that can provide me the whole tools and kit to do the lifelines upgraded in steel. I really didn't want to do the Dyneema, which is soft rope work and stuff. But I think the realisation is because I wanted to buy myself out of trouble. Yes, I wanted to stay on top of the engine maintenance and the soft rigging and those kind of things that are either low complexity or have a high safety margin that must be done at any point in time by the man on the boat. You know, those kind of things I figured I have to get used to doing. However, I didn't want to do any of the dirty work, the complex work, or things that have a high level of precision, like safety lines and the proper steel rigging. You know, I see that as a specialist job and I don't want to mess that up. But it seems like I can't get any help from anybody. So there was a very nice gentleman who turned up yesterday called Hugh from the Channel Islands. He's been sailing with his dog Tang for about 3 years. He's almost home. He's about 70 miles away, so he left at 3 o'clock in the morning to get the tide to get home. He's been in the Caribbean and he was in the Honduras basin in Mexico, that kind of area. He was hoping to get to French Polynesia, but he couldn't because he was running out of money because of COVID. So he's stuck over there draining money and he's had to come home and he's going back to work, unfortunately. He thinks he's probably going to head out again once he's rejuvenated the bank account. Anyway, speaking to Hugh, that was a great guy. I gave him a bottle of wine for helping with the sail and other bits and pieces and just give me the benefit of his knowledge. He convinced me yesterday that I have to man up and I have to do the Dyneema, and I think he's right. So I will have to spend another night in Roscoff to go to the chandlery tomorrow to hopefully pick up the Dyneema and the splicing tools I need to become a crusty old sea dog and learn rope work and splicing. You need about 17 inches of this intricate splicing the same rope together, and I'll need to do that 6 times. It's going to bore the hell out of me because I hate that kind of work. But there's no choice. I either do it or go home, I think, because nobody else is going to help me and I can't buy my way out of this one, apparently. No, I don't know what I'm eating either. It's veal something. I think it's French salad. So on the assumption I can get what I need from the chandlery, which is a big if, and it takes me a day to do the lifelines, which is a big ask for me. The other things I wanted to do while I'm in a marina and pretty steady is, well, it was the lifelines, the boom bang. I'm not going to get a boom bang, but I think I might rig a block or two and to get some downward pressure, basically a downhaul, to give me a better sail shape. Have a fiddle with that. The roller furnace system seems to be a bit iffy, it seems to be falling to pieces. So I'm going to grease that and potentially take it apart, make sure I've got the screws in, because it looks like I think a screw or two has fallen out. And then I've got some sealing work to do on deck. But it was a beautiful day to do it yesterday, but I was talking to Hugh for quite a while and messing with the sail. The sail went up and down 3 or 4 times for reasons I won't go into. So that was that day gone. And now it's raining. The day I set aside to do the sealant work, I figure, as you know I'm no expert, that you shouldn't be sealing stuff up on deck while it's wet, because there's marine plywood in there and it's wet and it's soggy. I think just sealing in that moisture is probably a bad idea. Maybe if it's getting a day in the sun and it's dried out, that's the time to do it. So I am here at least 4 days, probably longer to be honest. But it is what it is. I'm not in charge.
Elle travaillait tout l'hiver dans un bureau, et forcément, lorsqu'il s'agissait d'envoyer l'esprit au fin de premier temps, le manque d'entraînement, de préparation se faisait sentir. Et là, on voit aujourd'hui que ça navigue à très très haut niveau, ça navigue très bien, ça tourne des coups. Oui, ça fait partie des navigatrices. J'ai fait un sujet avant le départ de la